Nothing is visible. Okay, let me stop sharing and again let me reshare. Let me check the participants. There are 26 students who have joined. I'm just quickly running through the names. Banu, Akhila, Anusha, Charan, Deepak, Gautam, Vinisha, Sai Krishna, K1C, Krishna Kirti, Vimala Reddy, Anagha, Srija, Naveen, Nikhil, Praneeth, Rupa, Sandhya, Sankirtan, Srilekha, Vaishnavi, Sumanasri, yeah, again Vaishnavi K and Vamshi and Vineet. Yes, sir. Okay, 29 students have joined. Anyway, for your information, note that I'm recording the entire webinar. I'll also share that not audible. Nothing is visible, not audible. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. For your information, as I was saying, the entire webinar will be recorded and this will be again sent to your WhatsApp group, also to the Google groups. Okay. Let me again reshare the presentation. Yeah. Can you able to see the slide?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Always use audio. That is always better. Okay. Some girl student has responded. It is yes. Okay. So I am proceeding further. Let us the fundamentals of programming both C as well as C++. Okay. So in today's class, we will understand. Now it is in full screen mode. I hope it is visible and my voice is also audible. Can somebody respond? Audio.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Okay. So today we will go through the basics of conditional statements as well as the loops. Okay, so almost all the programs almost all the content what I will be discussing in today's class is a sort of repetitive, but those students who are lagging in terms of the concepts, you are advised to follow it carefully and interrupt me whenever you need the clarification. Shall I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's understand what are the various conditional statements. So first of all, what is the difference between C and C++? Can somebody respond? C and C++, we talk about the data privacy in C++, whereas in C you don't get the data privacy, isn't it? Use audio. Use audio. Take your own time. Any one of you?
Sir, your voice is echoing, sir.
Oh, okay. How about now? How about now? Uh, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So can one of you give any two differences between C and C++ audio?
Data privacy.
Yeah, it is data privacy. That's correct. So
We have
data
object
privacy.
binding in C++, where we don't have any objects in C, sir.
Yeah, that is correct. So we talk about the object-oriented programming principles in C++, whereas in C we don't. I mean, C is a completely procedure-oriented language, whereas C++ is a object-oriented language. We use object-oriented programming principles mainly to the data, and also there are other advantages. As we are running through the syllabus, there are other advantages like what the inline function. Then you have friends. Then you have inheritance and so on. Okay. So though there are students who have backlogs in programming C, I will be focusing the programming language constructs using C++, because more or less whatever logics or whatever programming tips that we will see for C++ is same as C or is same in C IDE, isn't it? Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, good. So the first commonly encountered main programming principle that you need to understand are the conditional constraints. So first of all, why do we need the conditional constraints?
For decision making.
Yeah, for decision making, because sometimes only when the decision is correct, then only you have to execute the part of the segment or part of the code, and otherwise you don't have to execute. So in order to achieve this, you need to have the conditional statements. So is all of you are clear about why the conditional statements are required?
Yes, sir.
For example, if I don't have the conditional statements, then I cannot make a particular code to execute only when that condition is true or only when that condition is false. So in order to achieve that, conditional statements are mandatory. Okay, so this is the main objective or the purpose of conditional constructs. So why is it required is clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so coming to the classification of conditional constructs, I'm getting somebody's voice. Yeah, fine. Okay, now it is okay. So coming to the classification of conditional constructs, seven classifications, which are simple if else, else if ladder, nested if, switch case, conditional operator, and compound conditional statements. More or less, first six are said to be the main classification of conditional constructs. Okay, so we need to understand what is the syntax, subsequently what is the flowchart, and how to use these constructs and when to use these constructs which are more important than how to use. Okay, so let's get into the details. So this is a quite common long answer questions, either in C or in C++. What are the different conditional statements that are supported in C or C++? Illustrate with flowcharts or what the pseudocode or with one or two examples. Okay, so shall I proceed with the simple if?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Let us go ahead. Let us take simple if. So as you can see, the statement. Yeah. See in the slide.
As you can see,
I'm sorry, kids are here. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so coming to the, am I audible? Somebody has to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so is the slide is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So coming to the,
yes, sir.
coming to the syntax. So on the left hand side, as you can see, if the condition opening brace, closing brace, and if the condition is true, then you need to you will be executing only this which is available. So therefore, coming to the flow chart, so remember you have to draw mandatorily arrows, and whenever you are keeping the conditions, okay, whenever you are asked to represent a condition pictorially or using pictures, that is using flow charts, you have to mandatorily draw the diamond. See, this is one of the common mistakes done by the students, not drawing the diamond shape when asked for the flow charts. Simply drawing a box and then writing a condition. Okay, so always remember the four important shapes in the flowchart. One is the arrows. Don't forget arrows because it clearly indicates the direction. That is the program flow. And both C and C++ are sequentially executed programming languages. So therefore, data flow or the program flow is extremely important. That is point number one. Next, second is you have to use the second shape, which is the rectangle. So you use rectangle for logics, for variable declarations, for variable initializations, or for splitting of multiple C statements. Okay. So one is arrow, second is rectangle, and third is the diamond. So you use the diamond. Diamond is extremely important. You have to use mandatorily diamond only for writing a condition. When you are writing the condition inside the diamond, don't again use the keyword. For example, if again condition, that is not necessary. Directly you can write the condition. Okay. And the fourth symbol is a connector. Connector is necessary only when you are extending the flowchart. Okay. So are these four fundamental flowcharts, four fundamental pictures which are necessary in order to draw the flowchart is clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah, good. So don't forget the arrows because it indicates the direction. And mandatorily use rectangle. Okay, sometimes you can also incorporate parallelogram, but fine, you go ahead with rectangle for variable initialization and variable declaration or logics, as well as splitting of multiple logics. And don't bombard too many statements in a single rectangle. See, if you have two or three or more statements, you split it into that many number of rectangles because the logic will be clear. Okay, so I could see some of the assignments in the previous semester where you have written, I mean, all the statements within a single box. That is also not correct. Okay, and the third one is that condition. In order to use the condition, please always use diamond. Now, when you use diamond, minimum of two paths are compulsory because when you take a condition, condition can be a true or it can be false, isn't it? So you have to mandatorily keep a minimum of two paths, and also you have to clearly indicate where will you go when the condition is true and where will you go when the condition is false. Okay. So am I clear how to draw the flowchart? And now don't play with the syntax. Now, syntax is confined to language. Okay, so syntax you should not use your own words because you have to use mandatorily keywords. Whereas flowcharts you always use the pictorial representation. Flowchart is always flexible. Okay, so when you are writing the syntax, the inner logic representation, you can use your own English sentences, but keywords, extremely important, use only lowercase. I could still see some of the students using uppercases for if, where I is capital I and third letter English I. Okay, so skip that. Okay, so maybe I'm extending it, but I think it makes sense because let our basics also be clear. Okay, so can somebody come in? Am I audible? Are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Good. So what to do with flowchart and the steps that needs to be followed in flowchart is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So coming to the simple if condition, I think this everybody knows. Condition is true, you are entering. Otherwise, you are skipping. That is the only thing that you are doing in the programming, isn't it? Now, what we will do is we will take up these four examples which I have narrated in the slide one by one, and I will use the online compiler because I think Turbo C the other day it was not getting open. So we'll start solving it one by one. Okay. So let us take the first one, and I want the students, that means anyone, to start telling the logics. Okay. So let us take the first example, which is find if the given two numbers are same or not. I have intentionally taken it because to understand what is the difference between assignment and equality operator. So let's take example one. I'm going to share another screen with you. Okay, so let me go to share. So is this ID is visible? Can you come in?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. So this is a code.decoder.tech. I think one or two students, some of the students have used it in order to solve the assignment questions. I'm using the same thing. There are many IDs. Okay, so whichever is easy, let us follow. Now, yeah, I forgot to mention. Anusha is present. Roll number 125. No, 123, right? No, 125. Anusha, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Anusha.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. Very slow voice. What happened? You didn't have the breakfast?
Yes, sir.
Anusha.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, Anusha. Good. What about section roll number 7? Is he present? Dinesh, right? Dinesh. Monish, roll number 10.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Monish. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, fine. Venkatesh, 59. Okay, maybe he's absent. Fine. Anyway, let us go back to the problem statement. What was the requirement? Yes, Monish, what is the requirement? Yes, Monish, what is the requirement? Just now I have said. Monish, can you come in? Anybody else?
Checking whether the number is same or not, sir.
Yeah, accepting the two integers and the values are same or not. So as usual, hash include iostream.h. So there it will be stdio.h where in C. Okay. Let us start the declaration. Still, many students are using. Anyway, this is. I always use void, main of void. This compiler forces me to use int, so I cannot help with that. But don't keep semicolons. Still, people are keeping semicolons, full stops. Okay, not acceptable. Don't do that. Let me again repeat. Don't keep semicolon after main. That means you don't know fundamentals. Okay. So always stick to the language syntax. Now let us start declaration of the variables. So let us take two variables, int a and b. Now let us use cout. Enter the two numbers. In a and then b. Manish, can you come in? Can you tell me what will you do now? You're entering the two numbers a and b. I want to check whether a is same as b. Manish, Monish, are you there? Monish.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Monish. My requirement
Yes,
is
sir. Yes, sir.
I have two integers I have declared. Can you able to see the source code?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I have asked the user to enter the two numbers which are A and A and B were assumed that they are entered. So what I have written, is it clear? Is it correct? See out, enter the two numbers, and
Yes, sir.
yeah, it is correct, isn't it? Now I want to check whether
Yes,
it
sir.
is same as B. So what are the statements that I should write here?
If
If
if so 1 minute. If
no, Monish,
A is
take your own time. I want to check whether A is same as B. Mm,
if
mm.
A is
A is
double equal to
A is double equal to B.
B.
Then then what?
If A is double equal to B,
Mm.
um, both are same, sir.
Yeah, that means what has to be printed? Printing is nothing but C out, isn't it?
See out, sir. Yes, sir.
C
See
out,
out.
both A
Both are same.
and B are same.
Both A and B are same.
Otherwise, it is not same, isn't it?
Yes.
If I use else, anyway, I'm discussing about simple if. So I'll print only if they are same. Otherwise, what I'll do is I'll print have a good day. Okay. Okay. So is it correct? Correct. Yes, all of you, anybody can respond. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Let me compile this. Please also notice that I'm taking very small examples. uh, I'm also intentionally doing it because see, we are all struck with this COVID-19, and some way or the other, we need to identify the strategy of effective utilization of time. Okay, so though I'm going little slow, this will allow every student to understand how.
Sir, screen is not
Hello,
available, sir.
which is not available.
Sir,
Screen.
screen.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me check. Yeah, now check it out. Is it available?
You did not compile, sir.
No, I did not compile. I know that, but is the source code is available?
Yes, sir.
Use else, sir.
No, I'm saying is the source code is available. Can you able to source code?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
No, what I was saying is we are going back again. Okay, we are discussing all basics. I was talking about about this COVID-19 disturbance which has been created in our entire lives. So some way or the other, we need to find the strategies to effectively utilize the time with the resources, mainly using online. So using these small examples, I want the students to make ensure. First of all, you have to be very comfortable. As in, um, you have to come up to a level where you are getting a feel of sitting in the class. Okay, and then you also need to understand how to use the controls and how to save or how to access the content, all these things. Okay, am I clear? Anybody can respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
So let me start running the program. Yeah, so it is asking enter the two numbers. I'll enter, let us say 29 and then 9. So it's not displaying anything because they are not same, isn't it? Our program is to check whether both the numbers are same or not using simple if. Again, we're in
Yes, sir.
the same program with the same number, meaning maybe 82 and then again 82. So get a message saying that both A and B are same and have a good day. Okay. So is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
One of the common mistake done by the student is writing equal. Okay, so when you do this, then even if the user enters numbers which are not equal, you will get a output saying that they are equal. This is not a compilation error. This is a logical error because this is a
Sir, by keeping else we can once try by keeping else, sir.
again come again. Somebody is responding. You are asking about else.
Yes, sir.
No, no. I'm not going into if else part. I'm simply discussing about a simple if statement. Okay. So, and now I'm also discussing what is the difference between an assignment operator and equality operator. Earlier, I have used double equal to. I'm intentionally deleting it. I'm making it as an assignment operator. So what it does, whatever be the values of A and B, the value of the contents of B will be saved into contents of A. If this operation is true, then this expression if will result to true. For example, let us say A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3. So after this, A is also same as B. That means A and B both will be 3. So actually A and B are 2 and 3, which are two distinct numbers, but still the point is you will get an output saying that both A and B are same. And this is not a syntax error, this is a logical error, meaning it is the error which is being encountered because of the programmer. Okay, so am I clear? Yes, anybody can respond?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me start running the program, and I'm intentionally taking two numbers which are not same, but I will get a, what happened? It's not coming. Numbers, let me enter 2 and both A and B are same. Are they same? No, they are not same. But you are getting the output as both A and B are same because it is a logical error. What is the logical error you have committed here? We have written instead of double equal to a single equal to, and this is a serious bug. Okay, so you have to use double equal to only. So is the difference between equal to operator and double equal to operator is clear? Yes, anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And another
Sir.
mistake is writing a semicolon after if is a serious error, because whether the condition is true or false, you are saying that there is no code inside the if block. Okay, so this also is a logical error, right? Yes, anybody can come in. Let me again write semicolon. Let me compile this program intentionally by giving two inputs which are not same, is 7 and then 9. I'll get a output saying that both are same, which is also not correct. Since you are still using double equal to operator, but the error you have committed is writing a semicolon. So this is This will make the if statement there are no block of code which is available. Okay, so these two are the serious mistakes which should not be done by the students. So am I clear? First example, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm going back again to the slides. Can you able to see the slide now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let us go to the second example. Second example is, second example is accept one ASCII character and check if it is lower or uppercase alphabet. Okay. So I want you to start writing the, tell the logic. I'll parallelly start writing it. So the second example is you are asked to accept one single character and check if it is a lowercase alphabet or a uppercase alphabet. That is the requirement. Okay. So let me open the program. Is the program window is available? Visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, I think Monica is there. Monica, can you able to hear me?
Yes,
Yeah. Can you tell me the logic starting from main?
so for up, sir.
Let me repeat the question. You are asked to accept two ASCII characters and display whether it is a lowercase alphabet or a uppercase alphabet.
First, you have to check whether it's an alphabet.
No, first of all, before that, what you have to do? Program. I'm asking you to write a program and it is for 2 marks. What will you do?
I
Pardon me? Yes, Monica.
need to see values.
You're talking about variable declarations?
So,
Okay, so char, give me some variables.
sir, not able to hear, sir.
Not able to?
So signal problem, sir. Little bit.
Okay, am I audible? Can anybody can respond other than Monica?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yeah.
sir. Audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
I have a signal problem, sir.
okay, so in your place it seems there is a signal problem. I hope you are.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Balaji has joined. Balaji 154. Yes, Balaji, can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Balaji, tell me what is the logic? Balaji, tell me the logic to check whether the entered two characters, whether it is a lower alphabet or upper alphabet. First of all, we need to declare the variables. Are you following, Balaji? Or you have joined just now? Balaji, can you please come in?
It's been 5 minutes, sir.
It's been?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay, fine. Anyway, yes, anybody, can you tell the logic? Let us move little faster. Yeah. Anybody? How do you check whether the given two characters, given one character or two characters, one character, one character, whether it is a lowercase alphabet or a uppercase alphabet.
Yes, sir. By using ASCII values, you can do it, sir.
Yeah, do it. Tell me. My cursor is blinking. You are looking
Yes, sir.
at
Char
some
ch, for example, variable ch.
take ch. Fine. Next.
Asking the user to enter the
Yeah,
ch value.
tell me that. Tell me that. See out
Cout is cout, enter a character.
any key. Okay, next.
Yes, sir. Next, cin character. Cin.
Let us assume I want to use syntax in dot
Get line.
get
Get care. Okay.
is it correct?
So get say we can use in C++, sir.
Yeah, get C we can use.
Deadline, sir.
No, get
Okay,
C
sir.
single line, single character.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So ch is equal to cin dot get c. I need to test if this compiler fellow will support or not. But get c you can use.
Okay, sir.
So ch is equal to let us
Next,
say
if
cin
ch
dot,
double equal to ch, if ch line between from 65 to
that means ch
plus, ch is double equal to
ch
ch is ch if ch less than capital A, you can quote it now, sir. In a
okay, less than,
single quote,
it should be less than
single
or
quote,
greater than.
Greater than.
greater than, sir.
Greater than or equal to
Greater
single
than
quote.
capital A
Yeah.
and double and
Double and
ch less than or
ch
equal to capital
less
Z.
than or equal to
Capital Z.
capital Z. That means what?
See out it is in a uppercase.
Okay.
Character key is in uppercase.
Okay. See the character, whatever is ch, is this alphabet. Okay. Otherwise,
If you have to check for it is smaller, again we have to write if statements.
yeah. So let me write that. So that means ch is
Greater than or equal to small a,
small a
single quote small a.
equal to single quote small a and ch
Ch
is less
less
than
than
or
or
equal
equal
to
to small z.
single quote small z.
See out the character is in lowercase.
Let me copy the char is in lowercase.
Yes.
Isn't it? That's it. So using simple if, this is the
Yes, sir.
straightforward logic.
If we, sir, we are using logical and also no, sir. Can it is
Yeah,
supported by using simple if?
using simple
If in a problem is asked to only just to use only simple if, don't use any conditional statement other than if means
no.
we are using a logical and sir. So
Okay, so I got your question. The question what you are asking is you are asked to use only
if we
if, but you are
if
using a
yes, sir.
compound conditional statement. See, the point is
Yes,
programming is for the benefit of, sorry, what is it? The language constructs are for the easiness of the programmer. Okay,
okay, sir.
so we will study the fundamental concepts starting from simple if, but eventually our purpose is to solve a problem. Now,
Yes, sir. Yes.
any other logic which can help you instead of these two statements, probably you can use another if inside if, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But that
Yes,
comes
sir.
again nested if.
Yes, sir.
So it all depends on whether the student or whether the programmer is in a position to apply the language constructs properly or not.
Okay, sir.
question, because you may now ask in the question you said only use simple if, but you are using if as well as compound conditional statement along with logical and. Okay, so I'm making any mistake.
Yes, sir.
No, you are not doing
We
any
have
mistake.
a few questions in the exams like we use only bitwise operators, something in that manner. If a question asked, I am asking in that point of view.
Yeah, so if the question explicitly asks you to use only using bitwise operators, then you have to use.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
Anyway,
sir.
let us compile this and also see that in the second if I have not used the expression separator because I am leaving the precedence here. So shall I
Yes, sir.
compile this?
Yes, sir.
Probably I may get an error. Yeah, because getC is not supported in I.
Yes.
Let me use cin then.
Focus.
Any key, so cin.
Sir, see in double or insertion.
Right shift, sir.
Come again?
In right shift.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me enter any key. I'm entering small e. So this e is a lowercase. Okay.
Yes, sir.
The second if statement. On the other hand, if I use probably a upper K, let me again run this. So let me take upper K. Did we have done any mistake? Char is greater than K, and let me print another statement here. Let us run this. Am I audible? Could you please respond?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I can see slowly students are getting disappeared.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, earlier output K is uppercase. Fine. Anusha is calling me. I'll talk to her later. Anusha, you are there online? Anyway, fine. Okay, any doubts in this logic? Second example, I'm going back to the presentation. Any doubt? First example and second example.
No, sir.
Okay. Now the third one. I think we can follow up the sequence or the sequel what I'm using for our regular class, which I'll be scheduling. Okay, maybe tomorrow. I think this is working fine. Is it okay? I want your feedback. Is WebEx is okay, or is some other platform is good?
This is okay, sir.
It is okay, sir.
Somebody?
This is okay, sir.
Yeah, fine, good. So shall we use this platform only for our regular classwork too?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. Now let us see the third example. Third example, can you work it out? What is the third example? Third problem is accept one English alphabet and convert this into upper. So first of all, you need to make ensure that it is an alphabet. And secondly, if it is lower, then only you have to change. I think you can do this. Can I skip this? Anybody wants me to complete this? Yes, Monish, can you do this? What has to be done? The program or the line which is crucial to convert a lowercase into uppercase. Assume that a lowercase has been entered. Yes, anybody? Yes, anyone? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think Ananda is in. Did you got my previous question number 3 which I have just read? Is my slide is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so Anaga, can anybody else respond to me? Question number 3 and 4, can I skip? Question number 3, focus on question number 3, example 3. Accept one English alphabet and convert that into upper. Can I skip this? Everybody knows the logic? Or anybody needs the.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so how do you do this? Assume that lowercase is alphabet is entered. Let us say small b. You have to convert to uppercase. What will you do? Yes, anybody? Yes, anyone? I think I lost it. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Is it Anaga? Akila?
No, sir. I'm Kirti.
Kirti? Yeah, Kirti, can you tell me what is the logic?
Yes, sir.
What is the logic for converting the lower
We have to minus 25. We have to do.
5? Why 25?
Uh,
What is the
from
difference?
we have to convert into upper. No, sir. Like capital A is 65
Hmm.
and
Small
small
a
a
is
is
97.
9.
97. So what is the difference?
So
32.
97 minus
Minus
65.
32, sir.
Minus
32.
32.
Sir.
You have to
32.
you have to add or you have to
32.
subtract?
Subtract, sir.
Subtract.
Uh, yeah, you have to subtract because lowercase alphabets sits in the bottom of the ASCII table because the small a is 97, whereas capital A is 65. So the difference is 32. So whatever the lowercase alphabet the user has entered, with that if you subtract the value 32, which is decimal 32, then you will get the uppercase. Simple. Isn't it? That is example 3. I hope you can do this. Shall I proceed to example 4?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no, somebody said Kirti. Yes, proceed.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the fourth one? Read a character and print its next nearest vowel character without using a loop. Read a character and print its next nearest vowel without a loop. Is it possible?
Vowel.
Yeah, vowels. So there are A, E, I, O, U's. So is it possible to read a single character and print the next nearest vowel character. For example, let us assume the user is entering maybe P, P for parrot. Okay, let me take C, C for coronavirus. Okay, so what is my next nearest vowel? E. How do I get that? Is it possible?
Yes, sir.
How?
The character ASCII value should be in between the two vowels.
So how many conditions you have to write? There are 5 lower vowels and 5 upper vowels. So total 10 conditions.
Yes, sir.
Any other better approach? Yes, anybody? Read a character and print its next nearest vowel character. Think about it. Okay, so I'll leave this. Let us go to the next one. Next is if else. So I think this is clear in terms of if is clear now. Everybody, Monish, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Fine. Second is if else. So on the LHS you have the syntax. Don't play with the syntax, mainly the keywords if and else. And knowing our non-acceptable syntax is writing a condition in else. Not possible. If condition, if this condition is true, then you are entering into the body. Otherwise, else, there is no condition here. Else, just leave it. And then opening brace. If the first condition is false, then you are going to the second segment of the code. Okay. So I think syntax is clear. This is the flow chart on the right hand side. So if the condition is true, then you are executing the true statements. On the other hand, whatever statements that you want to execute, if it is false, then you will be entering into this false side. Okay, so shall we proceed with the examples? Oh, already 12:30. Okay. Yes, anybody respond? Can I proceed with the example? Is the syntax and the flowchart is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So example 1, find if a number is divisible by k or not. Okay. So let's take that. So is again the source code is visible? Somebody come in. Source code is visible?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the requirement? I need to check whether a given number n is divisible by k or not. I need two variables, int n comma k, then cout, enter n as well as k. Then see. One thing is, next class onwards, you sit along with the class notes, regular class notes, because I'll use the help of the PPT to explain the concept, and directly I'll start coding. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Sit along with your class running notes, take your own time. I'll explain the concept using the presentation, and I will demonstrate it using the program, and then you start taking up the class running notes. Let it be late, not a problem. What is there? We are anyway locked down. Okay. Some of you,
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
everybody has gone. What happened? Anybody is there? 34 participants.
Yes, sir.
Respond. Yeah, yeah. Is it okay? Did you listen what I have just told? Can you repeat?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It is
sir.
okay.
Any one of you? What is it I have told? Anusha is there. It seems she has called me and she's also in online. Anusha, if you can able to listen,
Yes, sir.
you respond.
Yes, sir.
Okay, nice. Okay, so what I'm saying is sit along with your class notes. I will use
Okay, sir.
the slides to explain the concept, and then I will demonstrate the same concept using the IDE tool, which I am doing it right now, like the way that I am doing it right now. And then I will allow you the ample amount of time to take your own notes, and then I will go through the questions. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, anybody? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Let us complete this second syntax, second construct, which is n and then again k. Okay. So next is what? N is been entered, k is been entered. What has to be done? Monish, tell me the logic. The problem is, okay, not be Monish, we always Monish.
Yes, sir.
Probably, let me check who is online, Gautam, Gautam Ranga 7. Yeah, tell me the logic. You are asked to accept two numbers, n and k, and then check whether n is divisible by k. Gautam, are you there? Gautam, no. Happy Lok, 140409. Just no, not there. Vinisha is there? Just now she joined. Okay, maybe she don't know the question. Maybe Sai Krishna. Kirti, you are there? Krishna Kirti.
Sir. Yes,
Kirti,
sir.
seems you are very inactive. I
No,
just
sir.
now. How is your health? You are okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you tell me the logic?
Yes, sir. If n mod k double equal to 0,
N mod k is double equal to 0, then
then n is divisible
hmm,
by k.
then this n fellow in double quotation divisible by so and so forth. Okay. We are learning if else.
Else, uh,
Not divisible.
it is not divisible by k.
Okay, is that correct? Only numbers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 33 students are online. Okay, fine. Can I compile? Let us compile this fellow. Accept n and k. Yeah, tell me, Kirti, what are the inputs? N,
Uh, 25 and 5.
and then 5. Okay. Yeah, it is divisible. Now I want the logic without using any conditional operators.
Okay.
Without using any operators. Let Balaji come in. I think Balaji, you are there now online. Balaji, can you tell me? 154, Balaji.